somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Fling, right up, fling. Can't try a ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros. I stood on the sideline, head in the hands, your joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In a ring is playing real.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Nino de Oro. It's Jorge Linares. He's going in the featherweight division, 120. El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned...
And this one has all of those big fight feels. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? These punches coming from every angle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. You see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you. What do we expect? expect to see here in round 2? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. He'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shots. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? There's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. Heck, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Done with that counter shot. Nice defense on that right hook. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They both want the knockout. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the wins. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain over blows.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... There's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're into such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Believe what we're seeing. braces for that jab. How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go. It's round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes to pace, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's the...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He's been... And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Beautiful counter shot. Done with that counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right.
Good swallow, good. That'll be good.
So it's onward and upward.
Come on, you're better than that. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
And back.
doing? You've switched off completely. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Let's fight.
This bitch garbage as hell, cuz.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Okay, get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back.
Do your business.
What's up, cuz? Squabbling up, nigga. Told you, cuz. You thought you was doing something, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fuck out of here, cuz. Dead homies, cuz.